What's up, guys? That Really Gross Guy here. We are back, and today I'm going to be showing you guys a fantastic way for you to do the Mastery Rank 23 test. Now, this isn't the only way to do this test, but I found this to be a surefire walk in the park way in order to accomplish this task. And I'm assuming that there are people who have done it with Volt, because Volt is probably a decent way to do this if you have a very, very good Volt at Mastery Rank 23. If you're a Volt main, you probably have a good grasp on how to do this. I've done this with really tanky frames before, however, you're kind of going to need some speed, so that's kind of the issue. The one reason why I say all of that goes out the window with Limbo is because the enemies that you are, that are in the area that are trying to kill you can't damage you. Just straight up cannot do damage to you. So as Limbo, you can just hop into the void. As long as you don't hop out of the void at a bad time, you will basically not take any damage. As you can see here, there are these moving locations that travel throughout the map, and what you actually have to do is keep up with these circles and stay within the circle. Otherwise, the counter starts to go down, and it goes down much faster than it goes up. So you have 6 of these that you have to go throughout the level and do. You can bullet jump is probably going to be your fastest way to travel. I tend to do a lot of sliding so that I don't get ahead of myself, but some of these do travel a very significant distance, like this one, so you are going to have to really keep up with some of them and do some bullet jumping. But once you kind of learn the patterns, and once you see this little thing slowing down, you then have to pay attention to which direction it is heading next, because on an instance like, where it may travel way down there or it may travel to here, you really have to be paying attention to where the circle is moving. So, like I said, I'm sure you could do this with a Volt. However, you are going to have to see, like that one. That one's gone, and there goes all of my progress. But with a Volt, you are going to have to pay attention to the enemies. You're probably going to have to use your ult or something in order to really lock these guys down, maybe kill them. But you don't have to worry about that at all with Limbo. Like, I'm just going to move through this crowd and lock down these captured locations with very, very little effort. I did this with Haro, and basically what I did with him is I just ran around and I used a duration ability where his one would just chain everybody to the ground and they wouldn't be able to attack me, and every time enemies got in my way, I just stun locked them like that, and then they were not a problem. As you can see there, I was up at 78%, and just being outside of that circle for that few seconds, I lost over 20% on my progress. So once again, as I'm talking and as I'm doing some things, I've not completely paying attention, but you pretty much have to. You pretty much have to. Some of these are faster than others. See, that whole distance, it actually didn't travel that fast. So I was able to kind of keep up with it, and sure enough, we are basically at the point where, oop, never mind. This one took off over here. We were at like 98%, now we're down to 50-something, okay? But yeah, pay real close attention to where these things are going, where they are moving. Honestly, with Limbo, this is easy. I had a minute and a half left, and I was barely, even paying attention to what I had to do. I've completed this just to test, just to really push the limit. I completed this with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left, which left you with so much time to do it. So, highly suggest, if you have a Limbo, that's the best way to do it. And honestly, as long as you can stay in that void, it doesn't matter if you're an unranked Limbo or a level 30 Limbo with 50 Forma in it. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. If you have a Volt, you're probably going to need a good Volt, probably going to need a good build. If you have like a Haro, if you have someone that can stun lock or whatever, you're probably going to need good builds. But with Limbo, it's irrelevant. That's all irrelevant. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope anyone that is trying to get to Mastery Rank 23 has a good time doing it because of this video. Like I said, I've done it with other frames. I know it's possible with other frames, but Limbo, just you can't go wrong. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys again in the next video. Blah!